Ever since getting injured at the end of high school and beginning of college, I've been adamant about keeping my body strong. Over time, different injuries slowly threw my body out of balance. I kept running on these imbalances without knowing which caused more injuries. And this messed with my running mechanics. I've gone to many PTs and slowly pieced things together by tons of trial and error and becoming a PT assistant. Today, I am going to the gym to do some cross training, but also I am going to show you my new routine and specific exercises I've recently added that assist in helping my running stride. I'm also going to explain why I do them and how I figured these different things out. But for now, we're gonna hop on the bike and do some cross training. Don't forget, cross training is a very important recovery tool for runners on days that they don't run. It works different muscles than running does and keeps your cardiovascular health high. It is cross training day, and I'm happy to be inside away from the heat, but we are hoping to get outside another day this week. This room is echoey. Welcome to Hype by Allison. I'm gonna take you along with me in the gym and update you on what I am doing to strengthen functionally and help my running. Sometimes I multitask, so here I am doing external rotation, a static form of it, and then I am getting a little bit of shoulder mobility. Okay guys, so as you see, I'm at the gym right now, and after I'm done with the bike, I'm gonna get more into my functional strengthening exercises. First, I wanted to show you my running gait and analyze it a bit, just so that the exercises that I am doing make sense and I can kind of describe why I'm doing them, specifically in relation to my gait. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna look at my running gait right now. This first video shows how I've been running for the past several years. I'm sure it's improved a little bit, but as you can see, I rotate through my right, and also my left arm swings out away from my side, and again my right arm doesn't rotate very much. I also have a little Trendelenburg-ish problem with my hips, which means when I'm on my right hip you can see a drop through my left, which means my right glute medius is a little weaker. I've strengthened things a lot, but I feel that functionally strengthening them will help overall. Another thing is my left side is stronger, but it is more unstable, so when I am on it, it's a little bit more wobbly. My right side is a little tighter because it is trying to stabilize while I'm on my left. As you know, when you're running, things happen in an opposite manner. So when I'm on my left leg, my right arm is back. When I'm on my right, my left arm is back. So the swing you see on the left has a decent amount of rotation, but as you can see, my arm is away from my side. I was thinking about physical therapy that I had a couple years ago, and they said my lower trap on my left was weak and my rotator cuff on my right was weak, which means when I'm rotating through my right, I don't have enough strength to get good rotation. Not only that, but the lower body stuff goes along with it, and because my lower trap is weaker on my left, my arm flails because it's not activating down here. So keep in mind all of those specific things, and I'll quickly show you a little video of me trying to fix my form, and as you can see, the rotation's a little bit better, but my lower body is not really going along with it too well. Check this out right here. That's more of an even arm swing and rotation through both sides, but it definitely needs a lot of work, and that's what all these strengthening exercises will do. And remember, anyone can get their form analyzed. I am actually pretty good at it, so if you're interested, I may be starting a little side business analyzing gait and giving you specific exercises to fix your gait. Comment below if you're interested in something like that. I always like to start out with activating and strengthening my deep core. Good core strength allows the pelvis, hips, and lower back to work together smoothly to expend less energy. Core strength significantly improves balance from missteps small and large. So as you can see, core strength is super important for distance runners. This exercise seems very basic, but it is actually pretty difficult. I'm using the band to activate my lower deep core a little more, and as I'm doing so, I am breathing and keeping the lower core on as much as possible As you can see, my legs are shaking a bit because of the extreme control I am using in waking up that deep core. This next exercise also activates the core, but it also helps to stabilize on the opposite side. As I am bringing my knee up, I am using my deep core, not my hip flexor, and on the opposite side, I'm squeezing my butt, calf, and core. This exercise may look familiar to you because it is mountain climbers, but I am actually doing it in the proper way. And now we're getting into some glute exercises. These are side glute bridges with clams using a thick TheraBand. So I am working my upper body stabilization, my core, my glutes, and pretty much everything at the same time. But you have to make sure you have good form and you're lined up correctly. Also make sure you don't use your hip flexors when you open up. This will help stabilize my hips while running, along with strengthening my upper body stabilizers. This is another exercise I do for my glutes, and I do it in kind of a running position. So it is a staggered stance because it translates the best to running. I am going to open and close on either side, getting resistance from glute in the front, and then I will do the glute in the back. I usually do 3 sets of 25 to 50. It's time for another glute exercise because obviously glutes are important and I need to work on my right glute med and min. So I am doing side steps, and as you can see, I have the band on my feet and I am trying to keep my knee, hip, and ankle lined up because that is the best way to get your glutes working, especially because doing it that way will help your knee, ankle, and hip to stay in line while you're running. And we are on to some upper body strengthening exercises. Remember how I said my rotator cuff was weak on the right side? Well, guess what? I am doing some external rotation to hit my right rotator cuff. I'll keep it even and do it on the other side as well, but this should help open me up a little bit more on the right and overall improve my arm swing on the right while running. You may also notice I'm standing on my left leg, and that is the unstable side. And like I said, the left leg and the right upper body work together while running, along with the left arm and the right leg. So I decided to make this exercise a little more specific and work on the stability while doing the external rotation. This next exercise will focus on my lower trap, and as I said, with my arm swing flailing a little bit on the left side, that told me that my left lower trap was weak and had less activation and control. And so I am doing a basic exercise just to get it activated because I have not worked it in a long time and realized that was a big component in my running swing. So these are called wall slides, and I am just, as I said, activating the left lower trap. Eventually, I'll increase the difficulty and maybe add a TheraBand. So this next exercise is the most specific I could get to mimicking and correcting the different things in my stride that are improper. So as you can see, adding some resistance, especially for my right side. Right here, I am using my left, but as you know, my right upper body is weaker, and so I am coordinating that with my left lower body, balancing on my left leg. And as you can see, I'm doing my right side here, but overall the goal is to bring my arm back and activate the opposite core, balancing on the opposite side, making an effort to mimic the reciprocal movement that one will do while running. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed learning about how I am trying to fix my stride. It's been a long time coming and I am finally feeling like I'm getting somewhere because I've had to peel away layers and layers for years, and I can even kind of trace back to the issues that maybe caused these things. For example, I broke my foot when I was 21 on a trampoline, didn't have the knowledge that I do now with physical therapy and of the body, so I didn't know and I didn't work on the stability of that ankle and foot. After I came back, I just went straight back into running and didn't do enough strength and stability work. So as a result, I think over time it built up and caused that instability on my left side that led to so many other issues. Not sure if that led to the upper body stuff or whatnot, but just remember that the body works as one. If one thing is off, everything compensates. So even if your hip is weak, something in your upper body might do something weird, along with something in your upper body is weak, something in your lower body will compensate. And over time, that turns into a big imbalance that can cause injuries, that can cause tightnesses, that can just risk your talent and your speed as a runner. And if you are a runner, I know you want to run forever because most runners do. So it is important to know that all your muscles are in balance and your running form is good, because there are so many things that can happen if not. So if you have any questions, comment below. Remember, you can message me on Instagram as well.
And I would love to help all of you
fix your running gait and correct your muscle imbalance imbalances to help you be a better runner. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give me a big thumbs up, follow my Instagram and message me if you have questions. And also remember, if you want to run forever, you've got to fix those imbalances, fix your running gait so that you can run and run and run while staying hyped.